Yesterday was a fun day. Yesterday, after all of the positive news of us saying, hey guys, we're gonna try harder, we're gonna do better, 2021 is gonna start out with a bang, we're all gonna do great. Soon as that happens, well, some people, thanks to the word of our former President Trump, you know what I'm saying, they kind of bust a raid on the up on the White House. You know what I'm saying, they bust the Area 51 and kind of ran up on the grass and burst through the front door of the White House, taking selfies and pictures and sitting on people's desks and everything. All this because the National Guard was kind of taking a smoke break, like, at the time. So basically the people, they bust the Caillou, which again, Caillou just taught everybody
to cry and bitch and moan for whatever you wanted.
And that's what President Trump did. And because of this, yeah, I think only a few people got injured, or I know that one lady, she got killed, right? The reason why I bring all this up is because it kind of brings me over to Twitter, as Twitter, because of this, they had to go on and, you know, do something really bad, such as get rid of the Pogchamp emote. Now, I don't know about half of you guys. I don't know if you play fighting games. I don't know if you're in the FGC, but most people like that I know, they don't know what the Pogchamp emote, like, they don't know where that comes from. They don't know what the face is. They don't know whose face that is or anything. It's just, hey, it's a meme like that we use when things like when they get hyped. Well, Twitter came out and said, hey man, because of the original user, because they came out and said some crazy things on the internet, which that can be seen as kind of crazy. Yeah, we're gonna discontinue it. We're gonna discontinue the Pogchamp emote. And hey, like, Pogchamp, it lives in our hearts, but yeah, we can't have that guy, like we can't keep his emote around, or the face. We can't keep his face around anymore, to the point to where that some people, after hearing like some of his reading some of his tweets, everybody kind of has been saying, well, yeah, good on you, Twitch, because no one really agrees with what he's saying. And to the point to where that everybody's kind of putting up new pictures to take the place of the original Pogchamp face and everything. But honestly, I really got to get a little bit into who this guy is. Now, I know some people like that, they don't want to necessarily put his name out there because people will actually look up his Twitter account and then they'll kind of see some of the crazy things that he's been talking about. But this is a man in the FGC. If you've really been, like, if you hear anything about the FGC, there's a main man who was a part of that. It was part of a two-man duo. In this case, it was called The Excellent Adventures of Mike Ross and Gootecks. Gootecks and Mike Ross. Mike Ross has stepped away from the fighting game community. I think he did it a while ago, back when they were getting into esports, and pretty much he kind of just stepped away, and literally the only times, like, when people even see his face anymore is when he kind of just strolls like into some random tournament, like a Mewtwo or some type of rare Pokemon. So that's kind of where that's going. But Gootecks, on the other hand, he stuck around in the FGC. He kind of has been getting a little bit opinionated, kind of jumping like on the conspiracy train, and has really been putting a lot of his opinions out there, talking about, well, hey, there's problems with this, there's problems with that. And I believe he also said something about, like, we should be up in arms over the lady who got killed, like, during the White House raid. Now, personally, I don't agree with that, but because of him doing this, and most of the time Twitter will actually kind of get you in trouble, like, just for sharing your opinions, even if they're not necessarily like liked. But the reality of it is that, hey man, you kind of have to stop putting your ideas out. I swear, Twitter is getting crazier and crazier the more that I look at it. But the most I can say is hey man, as retribution for this, I offer my virginity, and I will appease the Pogchamp gods so that we can decide a new picture for the future. So,
come here.
I gotta go. Later.